half the thing to go for one look at it.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Come to get you, come to get you.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Those white boys get in inside?
Another body. And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
I'm thinking of moving on.
You know the way. You can drive.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
If you take it along with all of the other indicators.
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Chesapeake and Ohio, twin...
See right there. Bob Rocker 1019. It says it's saving away.
It's like we've got a sports car driving very fast. It's like, can you give us a status on the car? It's like, it's pink. I'm like, it's not pink, it's a dark red, which is a purpley colour. it's a live red of colour. But they just went, it's pink. I'm like, it's not pink, red.
Could go faster stripes down the side of it.
Yeah, big one. What about a Nissan 350 on it?
I don't have much choice. I've got these Cadillacs. Those like Cadillacs you get. You don't have much choice in 60s fashion. And the pawnbrokers.
How can I help you boys?
There is a few, see some of the hidden cars, they're really fast.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose
I
gold
got in some of
wedding
those.
and
My car was in
engagement ring?
pieces, so I
David
kept
Brin.
running into stuff, so I went and
I
picked
gotta
up a
get
random
something for
car
this pledge.
and got into it. Then it
Give
was
that
quite
bum
fast.
money. Now you guys are
Pretty
gonna
good
leave
car.
me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
General sound, please.
What is your sign not working? Oh. What?
Got it.
2 rings, yeah?
Wait, I just paused it. To see if it worked.
Oh.
What's this mark here?
Maker's Mark.
Oh,
Usually traceable. That one
Oh, it's
came
a
from
fake
Hartfield
sports car. Shut up,
Jeweler
it's not
down on
fake.
Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
I got a pink sports car, how gay. What's this one got? Oh.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Try to say carrot. Right. Now with these. Right.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think.
Medium height, medium build. How big's
Sorry.
that? Big
He
bastard.
just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
How big? Have you got any like old PlayStation 2 games I can have? Or no? Nobody brings in the pawnbrokers? That's location.
I got like 12,000 damage, it wasn't the damage.
Telephone, I'll check the system, we'll go to the railway station. I think I'm coming. You drive.
You know the way. You can drive. We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
And just chase them like we do with every other criminal. Chase them in the car or run them over. Or have a fist fight like Captain Kirk in some sand and some bar.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings near our hat until we speak with Frank.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Oh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines,
The
called it in.
Negro.
I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Yeah, keep an eye on the Negro, see if it's called it. Oh, sorry. Hello. I'll talk to that guy first.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Somebody's
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Throw in that hand.
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Well, a good you, huh? Let's see.
Beautiful day. Hope we don't have any trouble.
Liquor
This is
store.
shit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating. Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Another bar to investigate. Online.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Do everything. Absolutely fine to do everything. What? Copy. That's what workspace. You know, we take so much to look out and we go from what that makes you become. I'm not writing to the last security and need to apologize for problems in the
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
before dating your store. This is an option alcohol. Okay. No, it's a bit. Okay.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay. Zero there. Alright, okay.
Beautiful day.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Clean out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Classic clown.
You promise you won't be annoyed? I was kissing the dead body. Another guy just hooks him. Why is this weirdo kissing dead bodies? What's that all about?
Not illegal.
It's a fucking pedophile. Sure, seeing as that what? And chapstick or something.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop.
Rusty,
Don't
stop
hit
hitting him.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Fucking, he's a really dodgy guy looking for bonus purses and stuff like that. This is the shortest case ever.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
No, you find some women, you start like taking stuff out of her handbag and like molesting her, you know?
You just came across the body?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Find him again.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
I don't have any evidence in him, but I think a pass, so... Fine.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Don't touch the guy.
You can drive.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
You can drive.
No, I held in the Y button to in the car and walked onto the wrong car. And Rusty goes, "How are you gonna look? I'm driving about in this. It's a hearse with a coffin in the back." Yeah. I thought, alright, okay, maybe not.
People are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the Civil War against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Mensa's bar.
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Oh, there's not much
What's
choice.
your name?
There's only one guy sitting in the pub.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Good choice of word. Am I a suspect?
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
There should be a game well or a phone somewhere. See if you can get an address in the liquor store.
Io la fogna.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Boy, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help. You're behind the wheel. What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
Let's go to alcohol.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Or she stopped looking at you doing.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Yeah.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor
bed
store,
here?
that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's it.
She wasn't always such a loner. We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
You're McCaffrey. Yeah.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah. Well, now first. Guys.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, car 11 King.
What?
You know the way. You can drive.
ETI Radio. Check local publications for times of your...
Totally go back to central, somewhere.